Hi, how are you doing today? If you are new, my name is Dajni and this is Sleepy Witch Tarot. I have a special pick a card selected out for y'all, so if you could pick group 1, group 2, or group 3. If you need to pause the video or use a pendulum, use a generator, whatever you want to select the group or pile that is pulling or calling you, you may do that. Alrighty, thank you so much. So if you chose group 1, which is the pink moon, the pink moon is considered to be the third full moon within a month. And the pink moon says new and exciting opportunities. It's time to focus on the new, transcendence, maturity, fullness, fertility, and first steps onto a new path. So if you pick the pink moon, there could be a lot of new beginnings headed for you. Let's get into your tarot cards. The first card that I have for you is the Chariot, Cancer energy. So the Chariot is really saying that it's time for you to make a choice and move into a new direction. Maybe you have been prolonging something. Maybe you're like, well, let's see what's going on before I leave a situation behind. But Spirit is urging you to go ahead and leave the situation behind, because this is something that you have pondered and left a lot of time for indecision upon. But the Chariot is about choices. So it's time to make your choice and head into that new direction that you are needing. The next card that I have is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is basically saying that you feel stuck in a situation, that it's time for you to open up your eyes and see the truth and see what is really going on, to make you feel like you feel stuck, to make you feel like you're waiting on answers, you're waiting on clarity, because swords in tarot stand for the mind. It stands for truth, intellect, justice, news, communication. It stands for ideas and innovation. And I feel like someone has put you in this moment to where you feel stuck in that you're waiting on communication. You're waiting on them to make up their mind, while I'm just saying it's time for you to move ahead in this situation. The next card that I have for you is the Justice card. So justice can come out with the truth. I see the truth coming out. Maybe the Chariot is also out here because you're finally getting closure. You're finally getting what you needed. But the Justice card can really stand for Libra energy, for balance. Everything is coming to a balance. Justice is also ruled with the planet Saturn for karma, positive and negative. I feel like you have been lingering and waiting for so long for an answer or clarity. This could even have to do with like justice system, court systems, documents, signing paperwork, contracts. And with this card coming out, it's time for you to go into your new direction, into your new beginning. The next card that I have for you is the Courage card, which is Libra energy again. And this is saying it's time for you to figure out what you need and to go forward. This is time. So time can be considered as time. But it's really about power and taking back what is yours. The next card that I have for you is the Fragment card, which can be like considered a ghost from the past. Maybe you feel ghosted. Maybe you feel like somebody blocked you or stopped communication with you and you didn't know why, or you didn't understand what really happened. But the Fragment card coming out is saying that there could be someone returning from your past. There could be something going on to where you finally see the truth and you finally see someone's true colors or motives. The next card that I have for you is Understanding. It says looking at both sides. So within this, you leaving a situation behind, it's because I feel like you really are getting the clarity that you've always looked for and always needed. Stop wasting time. That's something Spirit keeps saying. Stop wasting time. Because anytime that you sit and wait in a situation, that is time that you could have took and did something else with. When it comes especially to your goals, the Blueberry Dragon comes out for goals, and it's saying that it's time for you to understand what you are trying to accomplish. It's time for you to get down your short-term goals, your long-term goals, process anything that needs to be processed and dealt with, and go towards your higher self. Go towards the things that you are trying to fix and change. The Grim Reaper also came out for you, and this is basically saying that something is ending and transforming. So it says no second chances. So maybe you're like not giving another person a second chance, and that's why you're moving on as well. Nyx also came out. Nyx stands for secret. She is the goddess of the night. So I do feel like maybe somebody was being secretive or shadowy within this connection and within this reading. Now, out of your romance angels, we did get healing family issues. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And then I also have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you are guided to take. And the animal that came out for y'all is the humpback whale for singer. And it says, sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal and align with the purpose and the power in your soul. But it's saying navigation. It's time for you to move in the chariot energy, moving towards something that really aligns with you. Whales, they're mammals, so they breathe oxygen. But whales can dive into the deepest parts of the ocean, and they can thrive there and survive there and live there. So it makes me think of a lot of pressure. So maybe you've been like holding your feelings within. And also that's why the moon is like being highlighted in this. Moon is like the emotional side. It's Cancer energy again. And the moon is really saying that it's time for you to understand and value what you have. I feel like maybe there has been something in this situation that really took you back, and it's like maybe you felt a little out of control, and maybe your emotions was a little out of control. It's time for you to find your clarity and find your truth within your emotions. And that's tears is just the body's way of releasing excess energy. So it's okay to cry. It's okay to let things go and to start anew. It was never over for you. Spirit saying that there's a second chance when you think that there's something that is like stopped or stuck. Spirit is saying that second chances are meant to happen for you and nobody else. Maybe you feel like something was out of reach. Maybe you felt like something was a done deal. Maybe you felt like something was stuck and not moving. But Spirit says that there is a second chance here and that you are meant to ascend. You are meant to shine and inspire and fly above the situation. Let me get you a charm. And the charm that I have for you is the anchor. And the anchor can stand for like feeling stuck or stagnant. That's so wild. Thank you, Spirit. The anchor, and with the chariot and everything coming out in your reading, I feel like your anchor is coming up from where you felt like you were stuck. You were releasing that and you are ready to set sail into a new area of your life in a new way, having new passion. And let me go ahead and get your teacup reading. We have Capricorn, Aries, and the fourth house. So the fourth house deals with the home. It deals with roots and family and like nostalgia even. With Capricorn coming out, Capricorn is about stability and structure and finances and security. Capricorn can even be coming out for like a position or a job. And then Aries energy, Mars energy is coming out for passion and saying that you are a leader, that you are meant to be this warrior. You're meant to fight and work through any problems that is coming your way. Maybe there's something about a new home or changing up the home, leaving a situation behind that wasn't suiting you or meant for you. And that you will persevere through any situation, confusion, or doubt. And I really want you to know that. And if you resonated with your read, please subscribe. Check out Patreon. I offer different content on there as well. So thank you so much. Hi, Group 2. If you pick the full moon, this is what your card says. Blessings and blossoming in celebrations. It's time to release what's no longer serving you. Recharging your energy, doing inner work, letting go of the past, and having manifestation start to develop within your life. So maybe you're manifesting your heart's desires. Maybe you're manifesting something that you've always wanted. And let me go ahead and pull out your cards here. So the first card that I have is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is a card that says you're moving into calmer waters. You could be protecting your energy. You could have blocked somebody because the girl's bag is packed there. So I do feel like you are letting go of the old and embracing new, and in the process of this, there could be like a travel, or maybe you're doing like a weekend getaway. Maybe this could be vacation, but with the Six of Swords, it says that you're leaving a situation that was rocky, and you're leaving a situation that you thought that it feels like a lot of pressure. Maybe somebody made you try to decide or pick sides. Maybe somebody wanted you to. I just feel like you didn't have a lot of control in this situation. That's just what I'm feeling. The next card that I have is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is about working together, working and getting different ideas and building for the future. The Three of Pentacles can be seen as also inspiration from other people. And hard work and dedication can build exactly what you're looking for or what you're needing in your life. The next card that I have for you is the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups can say that you are reminiscing and you feel like you're missing out on a situation of the past. Maybe you feel like something didn't go as a plan and you are healing through that moment. But what you don't see is the Two of Cups that is upright. There is someone here within your energy field that is really supportive and really wants to take care of you. This energy is also there for love and compassion. And I feel like this could be a best friend, but this person is going to help you through this time or trial within your life to where you feel alone. And that's just the energy of what I'm feeling. You also did get the Lilith energy card for independence. And Lilith really comes out when you need that rebellious energy. You need to take back your power and reclaim what is yours. So understand that Lilith is there to be a guardian and to protect your own energy. Dark feminine energy is Lilith energy. We also have the focus card, and the focus card is saying it's time for you to focus on what you want and go towards it. Don't let anything of the past or past energy try to persuade you to do something else. We also have the Tomato Dragon for shine, and this is really about getting your inspiration back and getting your self-worth back, because I do feel like the situation kind of took from it, and I do feel like the situation kind of like hurt or dampened your opinion upon yourself. And you do not need anything externally of you to make you feel a particular way, because that comes from within. So when I see the shine and inspire card, it's time for you to start giving back to yourself. It's time for you to start focusing on yourself and making sure that you are taken care of. How can you take care or help other people if your cup is dry? So remember, self-love is very important and self-worth is very important. We also have the photograph card, and it says, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and making new memories. And this card can really be speaking of about past memories, past things, past people. Maybe someone could be like looking at your photos and being like, wow, I remember those great times that we had. It's just a lot of nostalgia. We also have the wisdom card. It says asking questions. So I do feel like maybe you are taking a new class, maybe you're reading new books, maybe you're trying to figure out what is really trying to illuminate and figure out the reason why something happened the way that it did. If you don't blame yourself, I don't want you to ever blame yourself for anything, but this wisdom card can be coming through like source or angels or your deities of choice. But this card is just saying that you're seeing a lot of you're seeing the truth in a lot of situations. And sometimes it can hurt, but you can take that pain into power and power through any situation, confusion, or doubt. And the next card that I have for you is the luck. And this is Capricorn. It's the lime. Capricorn energy, which is about career and motivation. It's also about your structure and your stability and money as well. So I do feel like when it comes to finances in that area, you're going to be just fine and you're going to be taken care of. That's what Spirit is telling me. For your romance angel cards, we got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And then I also have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So take it how it resonates. Maybe there's somebody new on the way to come and inspire you and show you a different way, a different feelings. It's giving me a lot of hormone energy. And your animal that I got for you is the pronghorn for action. It says, now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence, and your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. And this card is basically saying that there's going to be a lot of like new roads that you will be journeying on. A lot of new beginnings, new friendships, new people. And it gives me a lot of like Taurus energy and Aries energy, both. So I do feel like you are going to be more passionate, and you're going to want to lean in on that passionate side. And maybe this could be with a new person. Maybe that's the energy of action, powering through an old situation to find clarity and truth of the new situation. And yes, and your animal that I got for you is the charm that I got for you is the sewing machine. And the sewing machine is really about hard work and dedication and help. And the sewing machine helps guide you and guide the stitches. And each stitch can represent something within your life that you are trying to mend or trying to bring together and put together. So the sewing machine can really be talking about hard work and dedication. It gives me a lot of Eight of Pentacle energy, which is hard work and focusing on work. Now let's go ahead and get your teacup reading. We got Scorpio, the first house, and we have Mercury energy. So the first house of astrology really deals with the self and the mind and the body. So maybe there's something that you're trying to bring more towards your physical side. Maybe it's changes in your appearance. Maybe it's how you feel about yourself as well. With Scorpio energy, Scorpio can be like that seductive energy. It's shadowy and and mysterious side. Scorpio is a very emotional sign as well, water sign. So maybe this is really about emotions on how you feel about yourself, honestly. And with Mercury coming out, which is about communication, news, travel, inspiration, and past energy, I do feel like somebody is seeing you, especially with like the photo card, and they're seeing that you have had a glow up or you're doing something different. And I feel like people are seeing you in a new way than they have before. So it's a lot of changes. And I feel like you are drawing in and attracting the right amount of energy and the right people in your life at this time. So don't ever feel like you're alone, because I'm sensing a lot of new people entering your life. And know that this is happening to help motivate you and motivate the path that you are meant to be on. So thank you so much. If you resonated with group 2, please like, share, subscribe. Check out Patreon. Thank you so much. Group 3, if you pick the blue moon card, the blue moon stands for once in a lifetime opportunities. The impossible is possible. Something so rare you'll be so lucky, and don't miss your chance. Let's see what your cards say. Ooh, so second pile that had justice as well. Thank you, Spirit. So the first card that I have for you is the Justice card, Libra energy. So truth, revelation, power, karma, court system maybe? When I see justice, it's like, I feel like there's something being drawn in line and something being like in the, like spliced in the middle. It's almost like separated. And what is separating this energy is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is feeling stuck to a situation or tied to a situation, waiting on communication, waiting on someone to come and rescue you, or even seen as that, because I see this card as like, it's like those old cartoons where they would take, like one of the cartoon characters would take an individual and like tie them up and put them on the train tracks or something. And this sounds horrible, but that's the energy of what I feel with this. And there will be someone to come and rescue you. But the thing is that it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a little time. And I want you to understand this, is that you are meant to see the truth in this situation. And I feel like that's why you feel stuck. It's like, I'm just waiting on to the communication to come in. I'm waiting on the truth to come in. I'm waiting on, why did this happen? And the next card that I have is the Ten of Wands. And I see you moving on and building. The Ten of Wands is a heavy burden to carry, but it's something that you would do because you are trying to create and build anew in your life. And I do feel like you were leaving this energy behind you. And I feel like it's just a lesson learned. That's what it feels like. It's maybe you counted on somebody. Maybe you were waiting on somebody to be that energy to help bring you out of an old energy and into a new one, if that makes any sense. The next card that I have for you is the Fledging. And the Fledging really speaks about hurt, pain, guilt, grief, and despair. And that you are using that pain that you feel within you to power through a new beginning and power to that. And maybe you have changed a little bit about yourself, because this is the first card, with that being like the self, the mind, the body, and the self. And maybe you've changed something about yourself, your appearance. And I know this seems like a hurtful situation, but you have this strength and courage and commitment within yourself to transform. And that's also why we have Isis for rebirth, Scorpio energy. I'm not the same as I once was. I'm changed. I'm different. I'm renewed. I'm inspired. I can do whatever I want to, because, I am the phoenix. And I want you to know that you are the phoenix. Don't ever let someone say that, oh, that's the end of you. No, you're just going to power up, transform, and be renewed, because you have that energy within you to do whatever you want. We also have the Independence dragon coming out, and it says carving your own path. Not everyone is meant to follow or walk in the same path as you, and you need to see this. Not everyone is meant always going to be there. We also have the Corn Dragon for friends, and I like the little candy corn tail, but friends is basically saying that maybe friends are going to help you through a time of challenge, and you got this. I want to tell you this. You got this. We also have the Desire card for the Lettuce, and it is Cancer energy. So you're letting your emotions flow and speak through you, and you can relate to other people, because I feel like somebody else has been in the same situation as y'all, whatever this is. I do sense that somebody close to you has been through this, and they're going to help you. The next card that I have for you is the Clock, and it says needing time, taking time, cycles, time to heal and progress. And this card is basically saying that it's time for you to end cycles. Do not continuously wait on this energy or this person to try to change something. It's time for you to do it. For your animal, we have the Owl for magic. It says choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Owls stand for wisdom and inspiration and knowledge and power, but they also have that vision, that direct vision, to where they can pinpoint anything that they put their minds on and set and accomplish it. So the owl energy is telling you that it's time to focus on something different. It's time to focus on truth. It's time to focus on your power and the things that you can change. We have Trust. It says this situation is calling you to have faith. And we also have Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life. Let me go ahead and get a charm. And the charm that I got for you is the Scissors. And the Scissors is saying it's time to cut out things that no longer serve you, no longer work for you. And it makes me think of Edward Scissorhands, the movie. So when I see the scissors, it's time for you to forgive and forget. It's time to move forward. Release that energy, release that stagnancy, and focus on the things that you can change, and focus on the things that you can work for and work towards. Goals, dreams, inspiration. And for your teacup reading, we have Saturn, the 11th house, in Virgo energy. So Saturn can be about like challenges or structure and pain and grief sometimes. Saturn is also the planet for karma, positive and negative. We also have the 11th house, which stands for friendships, hopes, and wishes, and goals, and humanitarianism, and working together, building things, structure. And we have Virgo energy, which is about new energy, new beginnings, and being very precise in what you want. The Virgo energy can seem as stressful sometimes, but they're very and highly organized. Maybe it's time to organize the things that matter the most to you. Maybe it's time to start tweaking some things in your life and see the changes. And it's time for you to work with your hands. That's what Spirit is saying. So I don't know if this is like a hobby or a goal or something that you can do, such as like artistry, painting, drawing, writing stuff down, journaling, because it's something about the accomplished thing. Maybe you feel like a lot of things in your life you start, but you can't finish. So, with that being said, it's time for you to start building on something, create something. You have the power within your hands. You can create this and change the outlook of everything. Start getting inspired. Find your inspiration and work towards that. So if you resonated with group 3, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow me on Patreon, and thank you so much.